Dubtober is in full effect on this channel. That's right, this is part 3 of a series of videos. Make sure you check out the Dubtober playlist on this channel, where we're going over some great holiday-themed content for you guys this year. We're back at the Arcade1Up Infinity game table today. That's right, haven't visited this thing in a minute. But we're looking at a new game that was just released. Previously, I'd reviewed Memoriae, the Dragon Egg Heist. You guys might have caught this video. This is a fun memory card matching game with some unique twists on growing dragons and things like that. Now they have Memoriae Critter Quest from the same studio. This game has got some improved features over the first game and is Halloween themed. Now, like the Dragon Heist game, there's a story mode, and there's also Restorium where you could grow the critters that you save. You have quick matches where you could just play easy, medium, hard, and impossible card matching games for fun, as well as to collect bonus items you need to grow your creatures, but a whole new multiplayer feature is now included. Now, the multiplayer feature is a fun new addition to this game set overall. Now you have the ability to pick 4 levels of difficulty and do either speed or turn-based challenges against another real human player. What's really fun about this is I gave myself a quick head start, that way I could cheat and beat my wife, and I do win this game, which is fantastic. But what's really cool in my opinion is the fact that you could actually get down and dirty with another player across the table and try and get all the matches. As you can see right here, I won. Ha ha ha! My wife was mad. I noticed when we played on the max difficulty that because we're both pressing so many touches on this touchscreen as fast as possible, I noticed that there were a number of times where our presses didn't get picked up. I found that very, very interesting. Was the Infinity Gaming Table touchscreen confused because there were so many presses on both sides of the table that we kept having to hit multiple cards twice here to get it to register? Minus that one performance issue when playing one of these larger games like this one, everything else was fine. But then again, it doesn't run perfectly, so buyer beware. Now, when it comes to your solo adventures playing this game, they did add multiple save game slots, which is really cool. And with the multiple save game slots, multiple people can play, track their progression. You don't have to worry about your kids messing up your game or vice versa. And you can individually name each save game slot file. Now, when you fire up the storyline mode for your own personal enjoyment, solo adventures, the game starts out with an opening cinematic, letting you know that all is well in the town of Willowbrook. Everyone's getting ready for the big fall festival. But the long and short of it is, so I don't have to show you guys everything here, is a group of witches come and kidnap all of the town's critters. That's right, the frogs, the rabbits, the mice, the cats have all been kidnapped by the evil witches. And your goal, of course, is to defeat all the memory matching levels. Every level that you defeat, you will unlock another critter. And just like the Dragon Heist game, there's a fun little colorful map where you'll be able to keep track of your progress as you make your way through all 28 stages. As you can see here, here's the map. We're on stage number 1. Time to get playing. One thing that I really enjoy is you get a funny little joke intro before each particular level. And then you dive in and it's time to do some memory matching gameplay. And just like the Dragon Heist game, the first levels are easy and they get difficult as you go on. You start with just having to match 8 cards. By the time you get to the end of the level, you're trying to find 100 matches. On the Dragon Heist game, one thing that I was super fond of was the incredible artwork that they put on these cards, both on the front and back of them. Yes, the back of the decks do change while you're playing and you advance to different levels. But the artwork on all these critters and all the little costumes and Halloween-themed pumpkins that they have everywhere is really, really cool. Every time you beat a level, it kind of saves on you right there, and then you're able to move on to the next level. As you get deeper into the game, you'll unlock more and more different card faces that you haven't seen yet. Again, anything from cats to mice to frogs to birds to crows to eagles, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of critters dressed up for Halloween. And just like the Dragon Heist game, there are going to be some challenges with some of your game boards as you progress through the levels, actually moving and flipping where the cards are placed. These kind of features, like the cards rotating, actually make it more difficult to remember where the cards are, because you're sitting there like, dude, where was that card? Was it right here? Oh no, it's rotating on this board. Now it's somewhere else. This is the one that I hate the most because personally it drives me banana sandwich when I'm sitting here playing and all of a sudden half the cards switch locations on you. That's a real pain in the butt, but it's a fun challenge. And just like the Dragon game, every single time you beat a level, you get a critter, so there's 28 critters in total. And you're able to hop into that Restorium down there on the bottom. That's where I just was. and you're able to feed them and grow them. Well, how do you do that? Well, you got to just play the quick match modes, and you'll get obviously more food and rewards if you play the larger tables. Even if you beat all 28 stages, like right here, we're looking at the final stage where we're trying to get 100 matches. Even if you beat all 28 stages, there is replay value because every time you go in, all the cards are reshuffled and you start all over trying to find the matches. My apologies, that was the second to last stage, stage 27. Here's stage 28. We did our final match, we unlocked our final critter, and yes, we beat all 28 stages, so just like in the beginning, you'll get a final cinematic ending where everyone is celebrating the fact that you freed all the critters from the evil witches. I'm pretty sure your little kids would love this, and then also continuing to play the game as they, feed and grow the critters that they've unlocked during the story mode. Overall, I'm digging the memory games. They're fun little family games, and this one's got a nice spooky theme to it for Dubtober. That's right, Dubtober. So that's why I wanted to highlight this in this video today for you. Thanks so much for checking out this video. Let me know what you think about this game, as well as the Dragon Heist game, which I'll have linked in the video description below. If you enjoyed this video, comments, feedback, reactions below, give us a thumbs up on the way out. And as always, my dudes, thank you for subscribing.